On FC26, attack is the best form of defense. I analyzed Ender's Wehrgang and how he attacks. I learned something so simple yet so important that anyone can follow it. And if you master this simple attacking mechanic, your game will go to the next level. And that is a guarantee. But you need to understand what I'm about to teach you. First mechanic we are going to talk about is the 1-2 pass. Now, what is the 1-2 pass? Obviously, it is your simple L1 plus X pass. But it is not that simple, guys. It is what you do afterwards that is what really matters. And I'll show you how Anders uses it in his game. Excuse the recording here. I got it from YouTube. Anders is playing against Nasada, who finished number 1 in the European ladder. He is arguably the best player in Europe on FC26 right now, going by the ladder results. Guys, just see how Anders attacks, okay? I want you to take a look at this attack. Then I'll break it down for you. Now I picked up something so important that almost anyone can use it. Okay, just take a look what's happening. Passes the ball to Reindeers, into Mbappe. Mbappe is gonna pass the ball into De Jong. Now this is what's important. He does a 1-2 pass. That is L1 plus X from Williams into Frankie. Then Williams makes a run in behind. Now when you trigger a run, guys, the opponent's defensive AI gets pushed back. Because his defensive AI gets pushed back, he starts having more space on the ball for himself. Afterwards, what does he do? He does the same thing with Alex Morgan. L1 plus X, 1-2 pass. As you can see, the defense is now dropped back because the defense otherwise would be sitting somewhere here. Because of this run, it has dropped back. And now Anders has more space on the ball. Passes the ball inside. Now immediately found the space to pass into Williams and score a goal. I will also give you some bonus skill moves that you have not seen anywhere. Guys, so see, how do I use this in my gameplay? I will first tell Diani to run. Because I tell her to run, you can see the opponent's defense now starts following her. This pushes the defensive line deeper. In this game, you gotta outscore your opponent, you know that. And then I do the same thing with Pina. I tell her to run by clicking the L1 LB button. Now Pina is running, I do a fake player lock, Frankie de Jong is running, defensive line is constantly pushed back. I perform a 1-2 pass with Diani into Pina. See, follows her again. Because of this, I perform another 1-2 pass. Now I find my Alexia free in the middle of the park. I am then able to exploit the space that I found. I end up missing the shot, but I will score from the short corner using this skill combination. This is totally something I have learned myself. Now, before I give you more magic sauce, guys, I have launched my own FC26 school community. In this community, I am active all day long. I am answering to your questions. It's like having a coach in your pocket. It costs less than a lunch meal. And players are posting their career best results already. So this skill move is a Burba spin cancel into an L1 step over. You perform the Burba spin by flicking the right stick towards the front and then left or right of your player, and then cancel it by clicking L2 plus R2. You need a 4-star skill. Afterwards, you will perform obviously the L1 step over. It is a nasty skill move. Now back to the topic, guys. During the counter attack, I tell Frankie de Jong to run again. Now this forces the opponent's defensive line to be pushed back. At the same time, I am forcing the opponent into making a decision. Now either he has to follow Frankie de Jong or press me on the ball. This is where I initiate another run and use the player lock. I confused him with this run of Claudia Pina. He has to mark her. I then initiate the player lock. This way, I am able to control more than one player on the ball. I am controlling 3 players. Pina is running. Diani is running. I'm on the ball with Frankie de Jong. I will now play a through ball from de Jong into Diani, end up scoring this goal just because I am able to manipulate the opponent's defense using manual run triggers. Focus on reindeers in this clip. The opponent's defensive line will get pushed back. Just take a look. His defense follows reindeer. Because of this, I have now more space to work with on the ball. Therefore, I'm able to score this goal. Just look, composure. We dribble in, dribble out, stay on the ball. With Frankie de Jong, we're just focusing on what's happening on the pitch. With Diani, we go back into Alexia, into de Jong, player lock into Pina, L1 heel to heel, low driven shot. It is all about the tempo. That is the next point. Without tempo, your attack will never be successful. If you are hoping to create chances, you will not be able to create so many chances. You want to actually create chances. There is a difference between hoping to create a chance and actually creating chances. When you're actually creating chances, you know what you are doing on the pitch. You don't wait for the opponent to make a mistake. Rather, you force the opponent into making a mistake. Now, how do you do that? You need the rules of passing. Always pass the ball in triangles. Always pass the ball in straight lines. Trigger runs. Use 1-2 passes. Always focus on the space. Now, I always tell this, focus on the space, because that is true. In this game, whenever your eyes will be set on the empty space, you will be able to exploit that using skills, using dribbles, using L1X passes, using the manual run triggers. If you're not focused on the space in front of you, you will not be able to become a better attacker. And if you want to improve on this game, it is important to be a better attacker than a defender, because in this game you are going to concede goals either way. Now see guys, you want to learn how to defend against such players as well. It isn't entirely impossible. Therefore, I want you to check this video out here.